just getting our video shared.
Yep. Now I'm just going to show you what we're sharing.
So we are releasing today Island Sands. The virtual retreat is in a week now. 1 week to go until the retreat. And for the retreat goers, that means 6 exclusive classes and 2 ones out in the main Facebook group where everyone can see it, for even people who didn't join in on the retreat. So once Mum finishes sharing, we will.
Yeah, I'm just sharing it because
open the paper pack.
The Facebook is blocking it from being on our Facebook page.
Yes.
Boxes delivered.
Rightio.
So Mum's nearly ready to show off the papers. I'm just going to open up the paper pack.
So you need to tell them about what we're doing, what our we've got a competition. Oh, she's forgotten. Okay, so you've got to comment on this. You've got to watch it. You've got to comment it. Share it with your friends. Tag your friends in because what comment is it going to be? It's going to be custom comment number 50.
Yeah, let's do comment number 50.
Customer comment number 50 on this video will be the winner
for a free
paper pack.
So in the paper pack, we've got the paper pack slip. I'm just going to show it off to you guys. You can see lots of plastic cutting.
This.
I am trying to get.
So this time around, we're featuring a few additions in the fussy cut exclusive strip. So you only get these.
What are you doing?
In the paper pack. And then we will start off with paper 1.
There we are.
Right.
How come that didn't show up for me?
So, paper 1, make sure you
in
share
a
with your
Scrapbook
friends
Fantasies?
for anyone who's looking for anything beachy. So this is paper 1. So we've got a beach scene and some lovely dot patterns. Quite beautiful. It's like, guess what?
It's just been a hot minute since Quentin has.
Dad's having a moment.
It's been a little while.
2. So paper 2 we have a wood grain, and then we also have a water texture, which is quite new and interesting.
Okay, so
lots of backgrounds that we can do with.
So hello, who have we got here?
Dee and
hello, Diana and Joanne and Beck and Cindy and Antonia and Cindy, Laura,
Mary.
Got your retreat pack. Hello, Dee and Angela and Christy, and received retreat yesterday. Awesome. Hello, Bronny.
Would you like the laptop so you can see the book?
That might be good because Mom's currently leaning like there's no tomorrow. Right now.
And he's just sitting here like a star bottle of beer because he's forgotten what to do.
We've got paper number 3's next. So paper.
Hello, Mary 3. And Robin. Hello, Chloe.
We've got as a blue linen, and then we've got
Pam.
Lovely waves in paper 3.
And Bronny's new dog Holly killed the mouse through the night. Just so you know.
Lovely. That's what everyone
really wish I had registered for this retreat. I wish I had too, Mary. This is awesome.
Well, everything's not the chipboard and the flares. That gets released
chipboard and flares we're going to release. So we've got more to release next Friday. We're going to do our chipboard and flares next Friday. So what's this? This is paper 4.
Can we have a link put into the comments, Dad?
Okay. I will put in a link.
Do you know how to find it?
Oh, I am.
Don't you dare search. He's in so much trouble. So this is paper number. It's really, we
are not using the portal at the moment because it's dead.
The portal lead died.
The portal needs a new lead.
Beautiful. I love the extras too. Yep. So it's paper 4.
We are using
paper 5 with very highly requested sand.
Non-contagious. See,
non-contagious sand.
Nothing. Great, isn't it? More fussy cutting.
And paper number 6, because you've got to have leaves. And look at this beautiful neutral timber here. Isn't that lovely? Just so beautiful.
I think I'm definitely an old school person that needs some mouse.
Noted. Here we go. So first we're going to start with the littlies.
So we've
A5
got
lights.
colour pattern strips. So there's 2. Just get right in so you can see. How cool is that? I'm really concerned. Love the leaves. Hello, Leslie. How are you? We'll be fussy cutting tonight. We're watching. I did a little tiny bit last night.
Oh, fun.
Dana loves the extras. And then we've got mini picks because these are great for...
All right. And then, so next we've got
What's the matter?
some bookmarks.
Yep.
So these are relatively new to our design scheme. These are great. We use those in like this sort of fussy cut in a Gothic Princess class a few months ago, which was
Hello, Mel.
amazing.
How are you? I'm coming to the shop after Easter. We'll come and get a pack of the new collection. Hello, Lorraine.
So this is our card fronts. We've got 1 and 2. I don't know if I shook them.
So people doing the retreat have had access to all of this, but they may not have realised. And the ATCs. How cool are these? How cool are they? Perfect size, but perfect size for putting in clusters. You don't have to use them for ATCs. It's just ATC gives you a benchmark for the size. So you kind of understand the size we're talking about.
Diana's excited about the bookmarks. Helen's,
Oh, the bookmarks are so cool.
Karen said hello, ladies.
And then we're going to start our additions run.
So, yes, we've only got one essential, but we've got lots of additions. We've gone... So you'll notice that, okay, there's a purpose for this. You'll notice the fussy cutting is sort of smallish, not super small. I've made some awesome cards, but I've given the cards away already. But you'll notice that they're good for little clusters, but some bigger ones, like that's not too small. That lighthouse is
Try to
awesome.
give you like a broad range.
Yeah, so we're giving you a broad range of sizes, and then we went with additions, a lot of additions.
Just
Where are we going to start?
Let's start with the huts.
Beach huts. So we've got beach huts. And you can see we've channeled all those colours like the beige, the blue, the teal, the green. And then we've got lighthouses. And there's different... So we've got this lighthouse here, which is on the paper. But then sometimes you need a bigger lighthouse. And that's quite a sizable lighthouse. And then you've got some bits of lighthouses and different ones. And then Naomi wants me to do the pictures next, the photographs. So these are great for clusters. I love these. And then you've got, what do I call this one? People at the beach.
I don't look at the names. I'll be quite frank.
People at the beach.
I'll look at the pictures.
Okay, so Joanne said yes, she bought some extras. Chloe says they are cute.
So you see this one here. You've got 2 boys and 2 girls. Naomi didn't realise.
Right. Okay. You're hilarious if you think that we're all the same height. I haven't been the same height as any of my brothers since I was 14.
Did we say it was you? Might
The
be a
link
taller version.
finally worked for me so I could see all. So with the link, you actually have to be logged in for the link to work. Logged into your account for the link to work. Oh, she's doing shells. So let's do shells, starfish,
and this is crustaceans, isn't it? Have I got it?
sea life.
Oh, sea life.
Yeah, let's do it up. Look at that. Look at that. Nice.
Christy's asking, are you happy to be amongst the thick of it? I don't know.
I think it was a
Love lighthouses. I knew you did. And pebble art, which was a bit different. I thought this border was pretty cool because you could do 2 of it across the page.
You call that pebble art, I call that piles of rocks. That's what I was, what's that?
And then we've got Creative Builder. Now, our Creative Builders have actually gone down to the same thickness as our essentials and additions. Just so you know, Creative Builders are now the same thickness as those. And all of these are pigment printed. So these are not photocopied. They're not cheap photocopies. They are pigment printed and processed. So they are beautiful. And they're water resistant. And then essentials, we've got our aqua / teal poppies, which I love. They're quite easy to cut out. Hello, Diane. How are you? Love
Cindy.
the rocks, says Beck.
Yeah,
Especially love the rocks, says, who was that? Cindy.
Yeah.
Right.
Christy loves the pebble art, so I like to change from
Chloe
piles of
loves
rock to
the
pebble
rock
art.
formations.
I have trouble doing that.
Yep, the logging in, I think. And then we've got Hearts 1.
So we're on to elements now.
So elements, we don't have a lot of elements. There will be more elements coming later because we were going so, yep, you'll wait and see. There's a lot more price. So we've got Hearts 1 in 2 different colour schemes. So we've got like the teal and the beige, and then we've got just the light aqua colour. And then we've got stars with a bit bolder colour in the stars.
Hello, Deborah.
And then in the circles, we've only got scenes so far.
Antonio loves the
Because
crowd.
we are the manufacturer of all this, we can
add.
actually add whenever we like. So you can request things. Hexagons, we've got 1 hexagon. And then frames.
Yeah,
5 frames.
That's all.
So
frames. Hold up.
let's
So
go.
it's, I think this is 1. No, it's 5.
We're not going to do it in number order.
Yeah.
So then we've got dark teal. And then we've got sort of the blue tones.
So this is like paper 3.
Yep, yep. And then we've got this sort of more teal and beige with the pebble art.
And this
And
is
then
inspired
we've got
by paper 2.
Paper 2 aqua. And then we've got the beige and the pale aqua.
So Beck said it was hard to choose this time. There was so much.
I know, and it's hard not to do.
Damina's excited about the hexagons with the pebbles.
No,
we're
pockets
doing-
are in no particular order.
We're doing in square.
We're doing these square and rectangles and square. There's only 1 square on it. So what we're going to do is we're going to do the teal ones.
Mm-hmm.
And then we've got the blue, that blue, and you'll see there's an additional pattern there with the blue. And then we've got the paper 2 type colour, aqua colour, light blue. Then we've got sort of like a sand and beach scene. So this pocket here is going to be really cool. Putting in, I haven't been able to get in, and I'm logged in, guessing it's just me and my. It could just be the devices too, Deborah. But it's all live now.
It's all live
So
now.
you
I'll
don't
put
have
the
to be
link
logged
down.
in to get to it now.
Mr. Q, I sent you a message
Yeah,
with
I
photos.
was going to show these after that. You are very
Frames,
lucky.
fantastic.
Dad bought you a very safe car.
Okay. And then
This one, love the pockets, yep. And then we've got the pebble art with the matching colours.
Good morning, Margaret. How are you?
and
Hello,
then
Margaret.
so the lay down the order that you did the last batch in.
Okay, so then with the rounded
Rounded
corners, we've got the dark teal and then the blue. Then we've got the light blue aqua from paper 2. Then we've got the beach scene with the beige, and then the pebble art with the 2 tones in the pebble art. And then the straight pockets, which I do like. It's got the dark tealy colours, the blue, the light blue aqua, and then we've got the beach scene and the pebble art.
So Joanne hasn't seen a pocket page done yet. So she's hoping to see one
okay,
this
yep.
retreat.
Yep. You've got some in your fussy cutting. So this is our new, which is a good example of our new vellum.
This one, it's got the detail on it.
So our new, no, maybe not that one, maybe just to see the finish. Okay, so our new vellum, our vellum printer crapped itself on Naomi.
It's a lovely time.
It no longer wished to print vellum.
Yep, it just no longer wishes to print.
We went for a vacation.
So it was quite matte in its finish, whereas this is sort of shiny but waxy. It's not like a photocopier. It's more, it puts a finish on it, a protective finish, and it doesn't scratch.
There we go. Look, you can see
Yeah, so it is shiny where the other wasn't shiny, but it has got
it's
a protective
nice
finish.
with the vellum.
You can feel that it's got a protective finish to it. It's not photocopied or anything. We have spent all of our savings.
Look, Robert's
on
joined
this
us.
printer.
Hi, Robert.
It has, yeah, I'll have to watch on replay.
Yeah, Christy tagged Robert in earlier. So.
Oh.
That's the pockets. They make it easier and lazy to put pockets in everything. Yeah. So we've got the water.
And then that's the other beach.
And then we've got this sunsetty one, which is not on the paper, but it's on a couple of the things. And then we've got the beach scene.
So we just have a piece of white behind them as well.
Yeah,
so
we've
you
sat a
can
piece of
see.
white behind it so you can see.
Just as a heads up.
So it's, yeah, it's a better coverage. Yeah. And this machine actually has a 3-year warranty. So
No, it doesn't change how you use it. It's,
no, it won't. Will you be? Oh, look. I missed a comment there.
It's just where you reprint some of the older vellums with the new.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, see, yeah.
Does it change how you use it? No, it actually doesn't change anything with how you use it.
Morning, Teresa.
Where you reprint some of the older vellum on the new printer. Hello, Teresa. As they run out, we just restock them. And sometimes, you know what? You guys have this happy knack for ordering what we don't have on the shelf. So
You're very good at that.
I'll
you're
explain
very,
how this
very
works.
good at ordering what's not on the shelf and just gets printed to order.
We have one or two.
Some
on
of
the
you
shelf.
already have these coming.
We have one or two on the shelf, and then people buy it.
We used to
and then it
print
becomes
like
popular.
10 or 20 at the start, and then it's a lot to store. With nearly just short of 7,000 products, you can't have it all on the shelf.
No, not on me. Mm-mm.
Okay, where are we up to? Rice papers.
Mum, come on.
Bad whiplash. That's not
Yeah, I've
good,
seen
Bronnie.
the photos. Bronny's
Yeah.
had a car incident.
So then we've got the blue wave, but really nice and small. And then we've got the sand. So some of you may not like the new finish, but I'm pretty sure most of you, just about everybody's going to absolutely love it. And then there's an anchor print. And then we're going into rice paper.
So we're going to
start with the single doors. No, think anyone's seen that there's doors with this collection yet? No.
We haven't had any ordered as yet.
So we've got 4 doors, and some of them, because they're more stout, to fill the space, we put a pattern at the top. I like the doors. They're a little beachy. And then we did some pairs of doors. So these are quite stout, these two. So they've got a piece of sand print down the side. And then there's these two. And then we've got the 4 doors together on a piece of rice paper. Doors are awesome.
Diana said that her hubby needs to work overtime.
And then we'll start with quarters.
And then we've got quarter prints. So these are great for putting on cards or ATCs and putting portions on things, or even just for doing little collagey pieces.
Right. And then halvies.
And then halves.
Deborah's glad, thank goodness she's back at work. I think she's indicating that she needs it.
Halves. So these are half pieces because you don't always want a full piece. We didn't do full ones yet.
Not yet.
That's not a problem. Because we have to be able to keep up with your orders. Love, love, love. Yep. Doors are great for layering effects. Yes. Yes, doors are absolutely great for layering effects. There we go. So some of you will have noticed that there were gaps in the what's new pages. That's this stuff because it's actually on there, but it's hidden.
And now it will be on there. If you just go to what's new.
Go to what's new and just keep going.
You'll also notice that there's another 5 mixed bundles.
There was some mixed bingo bundles that went up last night. So we've got the
behind
poppies, and then we've got the poppies in
colour cuts, aqua,
and then we've got some beachy words, and they're in the 2 fabrics, in the teal burlap and the blue fabric.
Now,
and then
we
don't forget, we haven't done linen or anything, but don't forget the islands goes with. Can you put a link up to the islands? Do you know how to find it? Don't search.
Really?
Because we've got like surfboards.
Yeah, we've got and lifeguard chairs, all sorts of stuff.
And this is the sequin pack that does match, kind of.
It does not match.
It's
got blue in it. Really? While he tries to find the link for the islands, need a second job, says Bronnie. So this week we put up our custom titles, right? So we have had a lot of these ordered. So what you get for $4.95 is a 3x3 title, and then you get a 1 3/4 by 1 3/4. So there you go. That's Alaska Cruise 2025. That's if you choose not to put anything in the second line. Whereas this is like Mum's 70th birthday, and then the year. And this one's like for
So this is a new product.
So you type in the what you want on the first line, you type in what you want on the second line. If you want something on the second line, oh, that's my shirt. And then you choose from like trip, holiday, anniversary, birthday, Christmas, cruise, trek, from a heap of words, and then you type in the year.
So there's the islands.
So if you were doing a mini book, this little one goes in the spine and this one goes on the front. So it fits on this fits on the spine of our mini books, except for our 8x10, which, yeah, we don't know. We might be changing 8x10 up to being a 2-inch spine.
I can't remember why we put it as a small spine.
I can't remember either. It was a bit silly. But yes, so there it's $4.95 and you get the bonus little title, and we make it custom for you. We have had tons of orders so far in the last, when did we do those? Wednesday?
Wednesday. I think I'm up to batch 5 of cutting.
And we're up to date. So, yeah.
Yeah. Actually, our order backlog
is very light. Very light. What else have we got on?
Kids classes, but these ladies are kids classes there.
Yeah, kids classes in the holidays. We've done, I'm sure that's me. Yes, some of these are yours actually, Christy.
Yeah, Mum went out.
I did grab from your order, Christy.
We needed some.
But isn't this cool? Mum's 70th birthday. Look at that. To make a mini book or to make a page. But what you could do is if you could get 2 sets, and you could do like the title page, the front of the mini book, and then just pretend this says Mum's 70th birthday, the spine of the mini book, and then you could use the other one for the card you give Mum. Yep. Could be really organised.
It's very organised.
Yep. So you just you just type in what you want, and we do them. We've had quite a few people order.
Bronnie's going to get some for her 50th wedding anniversary. That'd be
there
great.
You go. That'd be pretty cool. We're doing our Japan trip.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So look, this is news to me. I'm back to being.
Looks like I'll be doing another order because it should have said 2025 for Mum. Oh. Right, so you want a 2025, Christy? That's okay. We'll just keep this one aside. Whose mum turned 70 last year?
Messages said
we need to find someone whose mum turned 70 last year, and you get a free one. There you go.
Well, realistically, we could just cut off the year.
Oh.
No. I'll make you a new one, Christy. Not 50, it was 40. Dumb phone.
Well, 10 years of misery out in
intended
one
to
second.
fussy cut whilst watching, but nah, fingers to do the chopping. I love that, Antonia. So we will be back tonight on our Facebook page and YouTube channel. And are we going to have that new thing?
Yeah.
We are.
I'm gonna go and cut it.
We're going to do a
in
new
second.
thing tonight.
You have to wait and see.
We're going to have a new thing. It's a bit big. It's not that big. It's about that big. It's a bit big, but it's a bit fun.
You should be saying it's huge. It's massive.
It's going to be huge. It's going to change the way we all scrapbook.
Okey-doke.
I'm just telling you, it's going to change the way we scrapbook.
Are you gonna use the
Wow.
sidekick? No, a lot of videos on it.
Okey-doke.
Can I get a sidekick of my own that doesn't have paint on it from you and glue?
Wow.
I do have a paint-free one on my desk, but I thought you would like one that was.
Oh, so I got the dodgy used one and she gets the clean one, just like the design
I
board.
was
Okey-doke.
making sure that it was. That it worked.
Before we start airing
Did
our
you
family
make a
group-
new item? Yes, we have something new coming tonight.
Okay, before we air our family grievances online, let's wrap it up, and we'll see everyone at 7 p.m. Queensland time tonight.
Yep, we'll see you then. Thank you.